more I think about this situation with regard to the Trump administration using a commercial off-the-shelf messaging app called Signal for sharing classified war plans between several members of the upper echelons of our government, the more it just absolutely pisses me off. And there's three specific reasons. The first one is, had I or any of my soldiers or my peers or anyone in the national security apparatus or Department of Defense done anything remotely close to this, our careers would have been over. We probably would have been prosecuted. The fact that that's not going to happen to anyone that was involved in this is disgusting. And they knew what they were doing. They knew at the highest echelons of the federal government, they were using an app that was not a part of the approved secure communications mechanisms that we have in place. They knew what they were doing and they did it anyways, all 13 of them. Every single person on there. And it's not just some rando soldiers. These are literal secretaries and agency heads. I would have gone to prison for doing something like that. I would have gone to prison for doing something not even close to that. Number two is the fact that using the Signal app is just nefarious in and of itself. They wanted to have these messages destroyed. They didn't want the accountability. And it begs the question now, what else are they doing? This is what we saw, this very short glimpse on one specific situation. But what else are they discussing on the Signal app that could potentially have national security or policy implications? And however many days, I don't know because I don't have the Signal app, however many days later, it is supposedly destroyed. So there's no accountability, no record. And this was supposed to be an administration of accountability with things like Doge and the rhetoric we've heard. That's clearly not the case. Period. End of story. And then third, and this frankly is going to be one of the most detrimental reasons, is what do our allies think of us now? We're a part of various intelligence sharing groups, the Five Eyes, NATO. We have bilateral intelligence sharing in the Middle East and in Asia. What do those people think of us now? Do they feel less secure because maybe their information is being shared on some random commercial off-the-shelf app? Absolutely. They're going to reconsider the information they share with us. Not only that, we potentially put our assets on the ground in danger by doing something like this. Supposedly, some of the more deeper stuff that Mr. Goldberg saw involved names of potential agents on the ground. It's unbelievable because it's not just the ignorance here. It's not the ignorance, it's the audacity. It's the audacity that they feel that they're above the law in the most critical aspects of our existence, our national security and our intelligence sharing. And that is what we saw with this event, this one singular event. And if you're not pissed off, if you're not at least upset or questioning, what are we going to do about this? What is Congress going to be doing? Probably nothing. Then you're part of the problem, because this needs to be investigated fully with a huge deep dive, not just into this Yemen situation, but across the board, because we are now seeing a massive breakdown in intelligence that's going to impact agents on the ground, impact the credibility of our rule of law and our allies' perception of how secure the United States really is.